My neighbor tried to get my dog taken away, not because he bit someone, not because he barked all night, not because he was dangerous. The real reason was so ridiculous that even the animal control officer laughed. It started on a Monday. My dog, Max, was everyone's favorite dog on the street. Kids loved him, mail carriers loved him, even people without dogs stopped to pet him. Except one person, our neighbor, Mrs. Parker. She hated Max. At first it was little things, complaints about his barking. The problem? He barely barked. Complaints about him digging. He never dug. Complaints about him being aggressive. Max once got scared by a butterfly. Then one morning, animal control showed up at our door. Someone had reported Max as a dangerous nuisance. The officer looked confused the moment he saw him. Max was lying on the porch wearing a bandana, half asleep. The officer spent 5 minutes petting him, then left. We thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. Over the next month, more complaints appeared. Noise complaints, safety complaints, anonymous reports. Every single one turned out to be false. The officers started recognizing our address. One of them joked that Max was becoming a local celebrity. Then we finally discovered the real reason. One afternoon, my dad was mowing the lawn when he overheard Mrs. Parker talking to another neighbor, and that's when she said it. "I used to be the favorite person on this street." My dad stopped mowing. "What?" She looked embarrassed, then admitted everything. Before Max arrived, everyone would stop and talk to her. People waved, kids visited, neighbors checked in. But after Max showed up, people stopped to see him instead. They still liked her, but they loved the dog. She was jealous of a golden retriever. The next week, there was a neighborhood barbecue. Everyone came, including Mrs. Parker. At one point, Max walked over and sat next to her, then rested his head on her knee. The entire street watched. Nobody moved, nobody spoke. After a few seconds, she started petting him, then smiling, then laughing, for the first time in 2 years. The complaints stopped after that, completely. Now every afternoon, Max goes next door for treats. Mrs. Parker calls him her part-time dog. And the funniest part? The neighbor who tried hardest to get him taken away ended up becoming his biggest fan. Turns out Max wasn't stealing attention. He was bringing people together. He just needed a stubborn neighbor to figure it out.